This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at the route for the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Now into the winners bracket on the gold side of things. Stewarts Creek now taking on Ezell Harding. Stewarts Creek, who defeated East Hickman yesterday, and it was Ezell Harding over Whites Creek. Stewarts Creek, the Red Hawks, 6-4 on the season. Their head coach is Matt Bradshaw. Ezell Harding, the Eagles, 8-3 on the season. Their head coach is Michael May. A.J. Good here joined alongside Hayden Burks. And Hayden, we're expecting a pretty good, very exciting game here between these two tonight.
Yeah, two very athletic teams. One team is Ezell Harding as they look to space and pace and move the ball, but opposite side, you got the Red Hawks of Stewarts Creek, who are fast, long, and athletic, and they look to score pretty quick as they got multiple guys that can just throw it down. As I believe it was Jamison that comes off the bench. He had a few dunks yesterday, and Bernard had one, so it's going to be a great matchup for both of these teams.
Starting lineup here for the Red Hawks: Dylan Bernard, Micah Shaw, Caleb Harris, Mika Britton, and Sheldon Davis will be your starting five here for the Red Hawks. On the other side, got Elijah Donald, MJ Gibbs, KJ Hillhouse, Blake Dean. I'm waiting on the final one. I just couldn't remember him from yesterday. That will be Callion Robinson. So that's right. They go 0 through 5 will be your starting lineup there for the Eagles of Ezell Harding.
Yeah, one thing I will say for Ezell Harding, if you're Stewarts Creek, can't let Dean get that hot hand as you saw yesterday. Had 19 in the first half.
Bernard with it here for the Red Hawks. Now swings it over to Britton. Britton drives to the top of the key, throws it in, now kicks it out here to Bernard for three. Back iron, no good. And rebound one there by Robinson. He'll be fouled on the play. That foul will go against Harris. Pick up his first foul for either side. Taking it out of bounds here is Dean and gets it over to Robinson. Robinson will come the other way. He's guarded closely here by Britton across the timeline. Hands over to Donald. Donald steps into traffic and he'll lose it, but regain possession. Now in the corner for three. That will be MJ Gibbs. He knocks it down. The Eagles lead it 3-0.
But I say it was in rhythm, wide open in the corner. Why not take the three?
Shaw here now facing this 2-3 zone. Now over to Harris. Harris loses that one into the hands of Donald. We're coming the other way. Hillhouse, layup up, rolls it in.
Kind of even left side right hand, very impressive there.
Quick 5-0 lead just a minute into the first quarter. Shaw with it, throws it in here to Britton. Now to Harris, down low, up and under, gets it in and he's fouled. That will be Sheldon Davis. He has a chance here at the M1.
Davis, a really strong player down low, looks like a linebacker.
KJ Hillhouse picks up the foul, his first, team's first chance at the M1 here for Sheldon Davis. Shot on its way off the front iron, no good. Rebound there by Gibbs. Gibbs racing the other way, he'll try another three. Back iron, no good. The rebound, Shaw. Shaw racing the other way ahead to Harris. Harris to Shaw, the give and go. Shaw goes up and under, gets it in. His first points, it's a 5-4 Eagle lead. Donald with it now. He'll race across the timeline, breaks the press, but loses it right into the hands of Harris. Harris coming, slams it home.
Yeah, when he had that little stutter step there, you knew he was going to go throw it down.
With it now is Robinson here for the Eagles. Gets it across the timeline. Now over to Gibbs. He'll try another three. Back iron, no good. And we're going to get a foul here called against Britton. Britton will pick up his first, team second. 6:08 remaining in the first. Stewarts Creek leading 6-5. First sub now of the game here as Donald will check out. And it looks like Jaden Greer will check in here for Ezell Harding. Greer gets it in here to Gibbs. He'll try a shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Britton. Fight for it. Britton comes up with it, gets it to Shaw. Shaw now coming the other way. In transition, Bernard take up and in.
Drives the middle and easy 2 points there for Bernard.
Greer with it, now hands it back to Dean. Dean with it across the timeline. Now over to Gibbs. Gibbs now to Greer to Hillhouse. Hillhouse at the free throw line out to Gibbs. Gibbs just inside the three-point line, no good. Rebound Britton. Britton fights out of it over to Bernard. Bernard facing the press, gets it across the timeline. Now to Harris in the corner. Harris now in the Britton. Tries a mid-range jumper, no good. And the rebound is won by Dean. Dean now comes the other way. And we're going to get a timeout here called by Ezell Harding's Michael Mays. First timeout, 5:19 remaining in the first. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
And back here at the Ralph, Ezell Harding trailing Stewarts Creek here in the winners bracket semifinal 8-5. A correction, it was Blake Dean that hit the three-pointer, not MJ Gibbs. So we got that all figured out here as Dean will get the inbound. Dean, who had a big first half yesterday against Whites Creek. Gibbs now over to Greer, now over to Hillhouse. Hillhouse will drive. Tries to go with the reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Greer. Greer throws it through the feet of Robinson, and that will go the other way. As our favorite bench coach is back here. We thought he was with Whites Creek. He was actually with Ezell Harding. Shaw now will walk it across the timeline. Looks like a 2-3 zone. Now Bernard with it. Skip pass to Shaw. Shaw drives into the paint. Floater up and in.
That's his go-to.
Shaw with 4, and they've doubled up Ezell Harding 10-5. Robinson with it now for the Eagles. He'll get across the timeline quickly. Here comes the trap and gets it now to Gibbs. Gibbs to an open Greer. Left-handed three. Back iron, no good. And Britton gets the rebound now with Harris coming the other way. 3-on-2. Harris, long pass to Bernard. Bernard drives. Shot up, and he's fouled. And it looks like that will go on Greer. He'll pick up his first, team second. A pair of free throws coming up here for Dylan Bernard. Now we got a whole host of subs about to check in for Stewarts Creek. First shot from Bernard on its way, and he hits the first. Roseburg.
Looks like
Brandon Jamison, Chris Hicklin, and Davion Greer will check in here for Stewarts Creek. And we got one more waiting if Bernard hits the back end of the two shots. Doesn't, but an offensive rebound there. Can't get that one to go, and he gets another offensive rebound. That will be Roseburg. Now Bernard. Good passing down low, layup up and in there for Stewarts Creek. That is Brandon Jamison. Now coming the other way, Donald over to Greer. Greer picks up his dribble, gets it back to Donald. Just too strong of a pass. Third turnover against Ezell Harding as J.J. Odom will check in. Dylan Bernard will check out. 13-5 is the Red Hawk lead. And Hicklin. Pass over to Roseburg. Now it's Odom. Inside, and have a block called here against KJ Hillhouse on Davian Greer. So I believe that's going to be the second on KJ Hillhouse. Had foul trouble yesterday in their game against Whites Creek. Hicklin to take it out of bounds here for the Red Hawks. Long pass out to Greer. Now to Odom straight away inside the Roseburg. Turnaround jumper. No good. And with an offensive foul this time called. That will go on Greer. Greer picks up his first, team's third, as Pepway now check in for Hillhouse. Coming the other way with it, and that will be Dean. Dean will get across the timeline over to Gibbs. MJ Gibbs now to Dean. Dean will pull up for three. Front iron no good. Rebound Brandon Jamison. J.J. Odom now coming quickly the other way. Tries to throw it in, and that one's intercepted. Donald with it. Second turnover now by the Red Hawks. He's being double teamed, but fights out of the trap. Now to Dean. Loses that one off the side. Jamison comes over now into the ends of Pepway. Pepway trying to find somebody. Kicks out to Donald straight away. Has Gibbs in the corner for three. Front iron no good. A rebound Hicklin. Hicklin now fighting the other way. Has Odom in transition. Odom throws it in to Greer in the paint. Now to Odom in the corner for three. Front iron no good. Offensive nope. Yep, offensive rebound won by Jamison. Third offensive rebound now for Stewarts Creek. They swing it. Hicklin. He's going to hit Roseburg. Roseburg fakes the three. Now back out to Hicklin. Hicklin dribbles to the top. The key over to Odom. Odom back to Hicklin. He'll try a left-handed three. No good. And an over and back called against Greer again. Greer picks up his second, team's fourth. Now the original starting lineup now set to check back in.
Looks like it's going to be Bernard, Robinson, Bernard,
Sheldon Davis.
Britton, yep.
Yeah. Original starting lineup. It's taking me back to my minor league hockey games.
Sure
here,
is.
So. As long as they keep it, in a flow to it, I'll catch on to it. Dean gets it over to Robinson. Now Greer down low to Pepway. Pepway shot no good. Rebound Britton. Britton fights out, now gets it to Shaw. 2:25 remain in the opening quarter. Nice move by Shaw. He's got Greer, that's Davis. Davis shot up no good. Rebound Britton. Britton shot no good, gets his own rebound. And we get a foul called on the play. Now 5 offensive rebounds here by Stewarts Creek.
That's what's killing Ezell hard. Those offensive rebounds and those second chance points they're letting happen under the basket.
Foul will go on Gibbs, his first, team's fourth. Shaw will take it out to the left of the basket. Bernard with it. Long pass inside to Harris. Harris shot up, no good, but he's fouled. They'll go to the line to shoot two. I believe that's going to go on Gibbs again.
That's going to be his second foul.
That's his second quick foul. Another timeout here by Ezell Harding's Michael Mays. There'll be another 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, we all want to win. Sometimes we'll lose. But at the end of the day, what really matters is holiness, isn't it? In Leviticus 11 and verse 44, God says, "You be holy, for I am holy." To keep oneself unspotted from the world, James 1 and verse 27, or to be that living sacrifice that is holy and acceptable to God, Romans 12 and verse 1. Are you being that? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
And back here at the Ralph, Stewarts Creek leading Ezell Harding 13-5 with 2:12 remaining here in the first quarter at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by the Lawrenceburg Utility Systems. Caleb Harris threw down a dunk earlier in the first quarter. He's now at the line to shoot two. First shot from Harris on its way, and doesn't get the friendly bounce as it rolls out. Next free throw here from Harris, and he hits 1 of 2. He's got 3 points. Redhawks now 2 of 5 from the line. Dean gets the inbounds and gets it out here to Greer. Greer now to Gibbs, over to Dean, and Dean will get it across the timeline. Fights out the defense. Now to Gibbs. Gibbs to Greer. Greer drives a baseline. He stepped out of bounds a couple times there. 5th turnover now against the Eagles. Minute 58 left. Stewarts Creek leading 14-5. Britton will inbounds in the Shaw. Shaw now across the timeline for the Red Hawks, moves it quickly. Drives, kicks to Harris. He'll try a three near the corner. Front iron, no good. And Dean comes up with it, and somehow they get it to Pepway. Pepway now over to Gibbs. Gibbs over to Robinson across the timeline as they slow things down a bit. Get it to Dean here near the Lawrence County logo. Now over to Greer to Gibbs. Gibbs now to Pepway at the free throw line. Kicks out to Gibbs. Take the screen. Dribbles out, loses that one. Good defense here by Menard. Greer now drives. And he's going to get a blocked foul this time. I believe that's going to go on Davis. That will go on Davis. He'll pick up his first, team's fifth. Checking into the game here for the Eagles is Jaden Williams. That is Terrace Smith will come in for Jaden Greer. Taking it out will be Robinson. And they get it here to Gibbs. Gibbs has it at the free throw line. Minute 15 left in the first quarter. Now over to Smith. Smith, that pass almost stolen away. Dean with it now. Goes into the paint. Runner up and in.
That's a bucket. Ezell Harding Naden. Stop the drought here.
14-7 is a Red Hawk lead. Shaw dribbles in and out of traffic. Picks up his dribble. Now is Bernard in the corner. Bernard now to Britton in the paint. Runner up and in. His first points, leads back out the 9 with 50 seconds left in the first. Smith with it here for the Eagles. He gets it across the timeline now over to Pepway. Pepway goes up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. That will go on Davis again, who picks up his second, team sixth. Pepway to the line to shoot two. First free throws of the game so far here for the Eagles. First shot on its way, front iron no good. Jamison and Odom will check into the game. Bernard and Davis will check out. No line change this time here for Stewarts Creek.
A little stress reliever right there for you.
I can handle it. Pepway. It's one of two. It's a 16-8 lead, his first point. Shaw will bring it the other way. 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. Odom with it at the deep wing. Now back to Shaw straight away. Shaw dribbles here at the right wing. Sends it over to Odom at the left wing. Now back to Shaw. Shaw to Harris in the corner. Shaw trying to find Jamison. It's off of Jamison's hands, thrown out of bounds. Fourth turnover here against the Red Hawks.
Great defense there by Putman, not letting it get into the post there. Giving them a hard time.
Robinson to take it out of bounds. And a baseball pass here ahead to Smith. Odom tries to save a good hustle there, and that will stay with Ezell Harding underneath the basket. Smith needs to go up and high point that thing like they tell you in football, but he probably walks if he tries to high point it after that. Robinson with the ball here for the Eagles. Nice pass here to Gibbs. Gibbs off the glass and in. His first points, it's a 6-point lead on the other end. Odom for three, no good. Rebound, Dean. Dean fighting out of traffic. 5 seconds left, and he'll be fouled here by Shaw.
Shaw didn't like that call there. He had his hands up running with him, and I guess Smith fell and tripped with it, and they called Shaw for the foul there.
It's now 7 against Stewart Creek, and Dean will now go to the line here for the front end of the 1-and-1. Free throws for the rest of the half here on every foul, other than an offensive foul. Dean, first shot, hits it. So Ezell Harding, who went down big early, has fought their way back to make it much closer. Next free throw on its way, he hits them both. He's got 7 points to lead all scorers. It's a 4-point lead. 3 seconds left. Shaw the other way. Loses it, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Stewarts Creek leads Ezell Harding 16-12 after 8 minutes of play. We're off the start of the second quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Stewarts Creek leads Ezell Harding 16-12 here in the winners bracket semifinal. Winner will play here at 7:20 tomorrow night in the championship game. The other one will play at 6 o'clock in the third place game. Ezell Harding will get the ball here to start the second quarter. Elijah Donald now back into the game here for the for the Eagles. Donald. And goes back door to Gibbs.
Wow.
Gibbs down low to Pebway. Shot, can't get it to go. Rebound Jamison now coming the other way.
That was a great play there by the Eagles.
Just could not get that one to go. Shaw now to Harris. Harris drives, shot up and in. Harris has got 5, leads out to 6 at 18-12. I'm going to bring it the other way. Will be Elijah Donald. MJ Gibbs, Blake Dean now with it. Over to Gibbs. Gibbs now to Robinson. Robinson dribbles to his right, will drive into the paint. Pick up his dribble now to Gibbs. Gibbs looking for somebody and gets it to Dean, almost intercepted by Shaw. Dean regains possession. Now to Gibbs, he's open, fakes the 3, drives, jumper up, no good. Rebound won by Britton. Britton now comes the other way, Odom. Odom in transition, now to Harris. Harris in the corner, spin, shot up, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Won by Shaw, but they say Shaw steps out of bounds, and that will go to Ezell Harding. Checking in will be Bernard and Hicklin. Shaw and Odom will check out. KJ Hillhouse is back into the game, and Pebway will check out for the Eagles. Robinson trying to find somebody. Well, that's a 5-second call here against the Eagles. That's now their 6th turnover. 6:41 remaining here in the second quarter. Stewarts Creek leading 18-12. Hicklin to take it out of bounds for the Red Hawks. Long pass out to Britton. Now over to Bernard straight away. Now to Britton. Britton at the wing. Skip pass over to Bernard. That one's intercepted by Gibbs. Gibbs coming the other way. Layup up. Can't get that one to go. Rebound Harris. Harris. Now over to Bernard. Bernard drives. Shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Jamison. That shot, that's not good. And rebound to Robinson. Robinson now pulls up, picks up his dribble, gets it over to MJ Gibbs. Now to Donald. Donald across the timeline over to Dean. Dean, pull-up jumper, knocks it down. Dean has got 9, leads down to 4 at 18-14.
Right back where he left off yesterday.
Hot start here for Dean. Harris. Skip pass over to Bernard at the other wing. Now to Hicklin. Hicklin now to Harris in the corner. Skip pass over to Bernard. Bernard drives, pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go, and Britton's going to get called for the foul. Britton's going to pick up his second, team's 8th. And that's MJ Gibbs. It's going to go to the other end here for the 1-and-1. So far, the Eagles are 3 of 4 from the line. Stewarts Creek 2 of 5. Checking into the game here for the Red Hawks will be Davion Greer. Guy Britton will check out with his 2 fouls. Greer, who also has a pair of fouls as well.
I'd be careful before the half ends.
And Sheldon Davis also with 2 fouls, so all their bigs in foul trouble here early. Gibbs here at the line for the front end of the 1-and-1. First shot on its way, can't get it to go. Rebound Jamison. Coming the other way is Harris. Harris now over to Hicklin. Hicklin in the corner to Bernard. Long pass out to Hicklin. Hicklin now to Bernard. Over to Harris in the corner. Skip pass over to Hickling. Hickling. Skip pass over to Bernard. Bernard drives. Layup up. Rolls it in. He's got 5, leads out to 6, 20-14. Redhawks back off the press. Donald will get across the timeline. Here's the pass. A wide open KJ Hillhouse down low, and he gets it in.
There you go. Stewarts Creek got it caught slipping there.
Yeah, beautiful, smart pass on the play there. It's a 4-point lead once again. Hickling. Bernard. Harris. Harris. Skip pass over to Hickling. Hickling now over to Harris. Deep 3. Front iron no good. Rebound Jamison. Jamison up. Can't get that one to go. Another offensive rebound here for Stewarts Creek. Harris this time jumper. No good. Rebound Hillhouse. Stewarts Creek with 8 offensive rebounds, but just 2 second chance points to show for it. 4-point lead here. Donald across the timeline. Robinson drives. Long pass over to Gibbs. Now over to Dean. Dean loses it. Regains control. Now to Donald. They'll reset the play. He has it at the Lawrence County logo. Now to Dean. Dean drives, kicks it Gibbs. He'll drive the baseline. He's got an open Donald for 3. Knocks it down, nothing but net. It's a 1-point game.
I'll tell you what, this second quarter definitely has belonged to Ezell Harding.
Hickling with it at the wing. Throws over to Bernard. Bernard now to Hickling. Hickling. Long pass over to Bernard. Now to Harris in the corner. Down low to Jamison on the low block. Shot up, can't get it to go. And I believe Gibbs is going to get called for the foul here.
Got a little too aggressive there on his box out.
That's 3 on MJ Gibbs.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I believe Coach is going to send a sub in for him. He'll probably be sitting for the rest of this half.
It will be Pepway as Odom and Shaw will come in for Bernard and Jamison. And Pepway will actually come in for Hillhouse. So
looks like Greer came in the game also.
Greer that came in for Gibbs. Shaw. Skip pass over to Odom. Odom dribbles at the wing, throws it in to Greer. Greer shot up, and a travel called against Greer.
I was just about to say, there ain't no way they're going to call that on Pepway.
6 turnovers here against the Redhawks. Each side with just 6 turnovers. 3:36 remaining here in the first half. A 1-point Stewarts Creek lead. As Dean will get it across the timeline. Now over to Robinson. Now to Pepway. Back to Robinson. On the Pepway here. He has on the baseline. Tough take up. Blocked by Harris. Harris saves it but throws it right to Robinson. And Greer's going to lose that one. And we're going to get a foul called here against Davion Greer.
I believe that's going to be his 3rd foul.
That will be on Davion Greer. Greer on Greer violence as Davion fouled Jaden there trying to pick up the steal.
Looks like Coach is going to send in Bernard, make sure he doesn't pick up another cheap one before the half ends.
As Davion exits with 3 fouls, Jaden Greer will go the line here, shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. Eagles 3 of 5 from the line so far. First shot on its way, doesn't go. Rebound Harris. Harris coming quickly the other way for the Redhawks. Now over to Hickling. Shaw swings over to Odom in the corner. They passed up 2 wide open threes. Hickling now to Shaw. Shaw now to Odom. Back to Shaw. Over to Bernard. Back to Shaw. Over to Bernard. Into Harris. Tries to give and go. That one's going to be intercepted by Donald. Donald pulls up. 2:40 remaining here is the 8th turnover there against Stewarts Creek. Dean with it now for the Eagles. Dean. Now out to Greer, back to Dean at the Lawrence County logo. Double team coming here by the Redhawks. It's Donald. Now back to Dean. Dean will step up for a long 3. Back iron no good. And we got a foul here called against Pepway. Pepway's going to pick up his first, team 7th, and coming the other way will be Bernard for the 1-and-1. Redhawks 2 of 5 from the line so far, leading to 20-19. 2:23 remaining here in the second quarter. First shot on its way, nothing but net. Bernard now with 6 points. Next free throw on its way, and he hits them both. He's got 7 to lead all Red Hawks. They're now 4-7 from the line. It's a 3-point Red Hawk lead. Donald across the timeline. Here comes a double team. He dribbles out of it and gets it over to Greer. Now to Robinson. Robinson thought about throwing down low, doesn't. Now throws it over to Dean. Baseline jumper, can't go.
That was in and out.
Harris with the rebound. Harris tries behind the back move. Pedway's going to come up with the interception. Now it's Robinson. That was a clear goal, Tim, but Pedway comes up with it and he knocks it down.
Got the follow-up there.
Is this the second offensive rebound for Ezell Harding, but they have 2 second chance points. Bernard gets it over to Odom, a 1-point Red Hawk lead. Now to Hicklin. Hicklin now to Bernard in the corner, out to Hicklin. Hicklin here to Odom. Odom now to Shaw. Shaw pass back to Odom, now to Hicklin at the wing. Odom straight away. 2-3 zone put on here. It's been stifling so far. Hicklin.
Stewarts Creek can't seem to find anything.
Shaw drives the baseline. Picks up his dribble now to Harris in the paint. Harris's take up and in. Harris has got 7, leads back out to 3, 24-21. Minute 5 remaining here in the opening half. Donald has it. Dribbles. Kicks out. Greer. Dean. 3 to tie it. Front iron no good. Rebound won by Robinson. Robinson dribbles out of traffic. Kicks out now to Greer. Greer over to Dean. He'll step back for 3. Rolls it in and we are tied. He's got 12. It's a 24 all game. So Shaw. Now to Odom in the corner. Back out to Shaw. Now to Hicklin at the wing. Down low to Harris on the low block. Harris powers his way up. And we got a foul here called against Ezell Harding.
But I say you can definitely tell with these shots knocking down for Ezell Harding, the defensive intensity has picked up right before the end of this half.
That will go on Dean. Dean will pick up his first, team's 8th. Pair of free throws coming up here for Harris. I thought that was a 2 shot. That was just 1. He missed it.
I think they might have called it on the floor then. It was just the bonus.
20 seconds left here in the quarter. Ezell Harding probably playing for the final shot and the chance to take the lead going into the half. Didn't look that way the way this game started, but they battled back and tied it.
I guarantee this last shot's going to be for Dean, and sure is.
He takes the 3. Front iron no good. Rebound Harris. 3 seconds left. Harris shot at the buzzer. No good, and that will end the first half. Back and forth we go. An exciting first half of play. Stewarts Creek, Ezell Harding tied at 24. We'll take a break here, and we'll come back with the start of the second half here on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Lawrenceburg city parks are some of the best in the region. a collection of neighborhood parks and recreation centers able to accommodate and inspire the varied interests of its many visitors. David Crockett State Park is located within the city limits, encompassing more than 1,000 acres, including land once owned by the legendary pioneer and statesman. The park welcomes visitors with an array of outdoor activities and more, featuring a 40-acre lake for boating and fishing, campgrounds and picnic areas, an on-site amphitheater, and a restaurant offering diners a scenic view of Lindsay Lake. Golfers have a choice of 2 courses close to home and many more throughout the region. Lawrenceburg even offers an 18-hole disc golf course. Lawrenceburg is an outdoorsman's paradise, whether you prefer the challenge of hunting or fishing, or the simple pleasure of a leisurely stroll in the sunshine.
What's this guy doing? I look out there. He's out on the court because he's like saying there's like sweat.
Yeah.
It's time for fun facts. Today we're heading to Virginia. Virginia is our 10th state, entering the Union on June 25th, 1788. It seceded from the Union on April 17, 1861, but it would be readmitted on January 26, 1870. Here are 5 fun facts about Virginia. 1. Both the American Revolution and the Civil War ended in Virginia. 2. In 1989, Virginia became the first state to elect a black governor, Doug Wilder. 3. So, contrary to popular belief, the first Thanksgiving did not take place in Plymouth in 1621, but in Virginia in 1619. Number 4. 8 U.S. presidents were born in Virginia. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, William Harrison, John Tyler, Zachary Taylor, and Woodrow Wilson. That's a lot of presidents. Number 5. When does the school year start in Virginia? Well, all you have to do is ask the state's main amusement park, King's Dominion. The King's Dominion law states that schools cannot start before Labor Day. Must be nice. And there you have it, 5 fun facts about Virginia. See you next time on Fun Facts.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory, and gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade, and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Keith, let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, we're tied up here at halftime between Stewarts Creek and Ezell Harding at 24 apiece here in the winner's bracket game. Winner will face the Lawrence County Murfreesboro Central winner at 7:20 tomorrow. The loser will face the loser at 6. Taking a look at the first half stats. Leading the Red Hawks is Caleb Harris. He's got 7 points. On the other side, Blake Dean with 12. Pretty even across the board. Real difference, though, is 3 3-pointers made by the Eagles, none for the Red Hawks. Hustle stat-wise, you have 9 turnovers by Stewarts Creek. Ezell Harding has gotten 4 points off of those. Stewarts Creek's is 4-6. Ezell Harding turnovers, just 2 points off of those. You have 8 offensive rebounds for the Red Hawks, 2 second-chance points, 3 offensive rebounds for Ezell Harding, just 2 second-chance points in Hayden. This game has been fun. This might be the best game we see here today.
Definitely 2 teams hungry to win again. So it's going to be a battle for the second half.
Britton in the corner, out to Harris straight away. Harris now back to Britton at the wing. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no good, and Harris is going to come up with the rebound. Tries to throw it down low to Davis. It's off of his hands. Now to bounds. Now 10 turnovers here against the Red Hawks.
Yeah, I think that's just one thing for Stewarts Creek today. It's just the turnovers, the unclassified turnovers they had.
Ezell Harding is taking advantage of those just a little bit better than Stewarts Creek so far. Donald gets the inbounds. He'll get across the timeline. Here comes a double team. Almost walks off of Dean's hands. Tipped away, and Bernard comes with it the other way. Bernard drives. Take up, and we're going to get a jump ball called, and that will go to Ezell Harding.
I'm surprised they called a jump ball there. I thought there was a foul before that, but I guess the official saw it differently there.
It's kind of hard when you do that Euro step through traffic to try to, fight
determine
through
which one it is.
Yeah. Now, just officials making sure we're going the right way.
Double checking.
Original starting lineups in for both sides. Donald gets the inbounds here for the Eagles. It's guarded here by Britton. Here comes a double team. Picks up his dribble. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by Ezell Harding. It'll be a full timeout. Just 37 seconds into the third quarter. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
I think they probably have a better shot with Ezell Harding.
That's what I keep thinking. Oh, back here at the Ralph, Stewarts Creek and Ezell Harding tied up here at 24. Ezell Harding now. It's called their third timeout, a full timeout here, 37 seconds into the third quarter, as Hayden Burks and I were discussing here off air in the timeout, which would be a better matchup for Lawrence County. And really, you look at both sides, they're going to be a matchup for either Lawrence County or Murfreesboro Central. It's not going to be an easy game either way you look at it.
Either way, it's going to be a great matchup for whoever Lawrence County plays tomorrow, whether it's Ezell Harding or Stewarts Creek. But
Donald has it with it near the top of the key. Now over to Robinson. Robinson now to MJ Gibbs, who's playing with 3 fouls the team. Back to Gibbs at the deep wing. Now over to Donald. Donald looking for somebody, finds Robinson. They're going to get a foul here called against Bernard. And that will be his first foul on either side. Minute 2 here into the third. Robinson will take it out of bounds into KJ Hillhouse in the corner. Hillhouse hands over to Dean on the baseline, picks up his dribble. Now over to Donald. Now to Gibbs. Swings over to Robinson in the corner. Now over to Gibbs. Has it from the Ezell Harding bench. Now back to Robinson. Robinson. And that pass is going to be intercepted by Britton. Britton coming the other way. Good defense by Dean. Knocks it out of his hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, that's great transition defense there by Dean with the chase down. Looked like Robinson was going to go up with the dunk there.
Britton gets the inbound.
Britton.
Bernard with it. And lobs in to Harris. That one's intercepted by Dean. 11 turnovers now by the Redhawks. Gibbs coming the other way. Floater up and in.
That's going to be Ezell Harding's first lead of the game here, I believe.
Yeah, it is. I was getting ready to say the same thing. 26-24 Eagles lead. Harris with it. Now over to Bernard. Bernard now to Davis in the paint. Davis muscles his way up and in. He's got 4, and we're tied at 26. Robinson inbound in the Hillhouse. Throws it in the Donald. Spins out of traffic. Picks up his dribble. Now gets it to Robinson just over the timeline. Now over to Dean. Dean now to Gibbs. Gibbs steps back, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound Harris. Harris, a nice move, gets out of traffic, gets it across the timeline. Now to Shaw. Shaw drives. Kicks to Harris in the corner. Harris into the paint. We get a foul called here against Ezell Harding, and that will go against Donald. He'll pick up his first, the team's first here of the second half, as Bernard will check out and Odom will check in. They lob it into Britton. Britton gets it over to Odom. Odom dribbles to his right, throws it down low to Davis. Davis muscles his way up and in, and he is fouled. He's got a chance here at the M1.
I believe that might be on Dean there. If so, that's going to be his 4th, and it is.
It's on Gibbs.
Or excuse me, Dean. Or Gibbs. They look alike.
Gibbs will pick up his 4th. It's the team's second, and Greer's waiting now at the free throw, waiting at the scorer's table. Big loss for Ezell Harding as Davis misses, and we got a lane violation. We're going to call that one on Gibbs, and going to get another shot here as honestly kind of works out as Gibbs now will get to come out.
And I'm assuming we're not going to see Gibbs the rest of this quarter here.
Played with him a big chunk of the second quarter and able to make that comeback as Davis misses that one as well. So it works out for Ezell Harding. Stewarts Creek now 4-9 from the line. Gibbs is a big miss either way. A lot of energy and some good defense, can make some shots, but they've found a way to handle it without him as now we have a fight for the ball. Dean loses it out of bounds. Good defense there from Britton. Make that now 9 turnovers against the Eagles. 5:20 here remaining in the third. Stewart Creek leads it 28-26. Harris with it, Shaw with it across the timeline. Nice pass to Britton down low. That one's up and in, but we're going to get a offensive foul called against Britton.
I was afraid they were going to call the block there, but I knew that they needed to call a charge, and fortunately the official did.
12 turnovers now against Stewarts Creek. Robinson will take it out of bounds. Britton picks up his 3rd foul. Other 2 bigs with 2 fouls as well.
2 key players for Stewarts Creek and Ezell Washington with in foul trouble here.
As Greer loses that one out of bounds, as each side now trading turnovers, make that now 10 for Ezell Harding. No one really taking advantage of those so far. Just 4 points for Ezell Harding and 2 for Stewarts Creek off of turnovers. Shaw over to Odom. Odom now to Harris at the deep wing. Tries to throw it down low to Davis. Intercepted by Hillhouse and tipped out to Greer. Kind of a sloppy start here to the second half. Dean with it here for the Eagles. Gets it over to Donald. Donald, good defense here by Odom. Dribbles out of traffic. Now into the paint. Picks up his dribble. Now over to Dean. Dean will try a three. Nothing but net.
There we go. That's the shot he needed to get him going in this second half here for Dean.
Eagles lead by 1. Dean's got 15. Shaw now over to Harris. Harris now to Britton. Britton into the paint. Picks up his dribble. Now to Odom. Down low to Davis. Davis powers his way. He's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I believe that one's going to be on Hillhouse. He put both of his arms down while Davis was going up.
And that's going to be the 4th on KJ Hillhouse. Played a big role in their win against Whites Creek yesterday, and now already with 3 fouls. Sheldon Davis to the line to shoot 2. He's got 6 points so far on the night. First shot on its way. Gets the friendly bouncing in. Tied up here at 29. Pepway and Smith will come in for Donald and Hillhouse for the Eagles. Free throw from Davis on its way. He hits them both. He's got 8. Red Hawks now 6-11 from the line. It's a 1-point Red Hawk lead. And Robinson in traffic. We're going to get a foul called. That one's going to go against Odom. Odom's going to pick up his first, team's third, each side with 3 fouls. And looks like Gibbs is going to check back into the game with his 4 fouls.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one for Ezell Harding. I think I'd just wait just a little bit longer before I put him back in the game.
Dean now to Gibbs. Gibbs here to Pepway. Pepway hands over to Dean. Dean, who leads all scores with 15. He'll pull up the jumper. Rolls that one in, make it 17. Ezell Harding leads again, 31-30.
Yeah, if I'm Ezell Harding, I'm looking to find Dean. He's definitely got the hot hand right now.
Harris with it in the corner. Long pass to Odom. He'll try a 3 for the lead. Knocks it down.
Odom walks right into it.
Now a timeout here called by Matt Bradshaw. 30-second timeout with this team leading by 2. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Rent Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts. We have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Stewarts Creek leading Ezell Harding 33-31, 3:36 remaining in the third of this gold bracket winners bracket semifinal. Greer gets the inbound now, quickly ahead to Dean. Dean with the 2-on-1 to Pepway. Pepway shot up, blocked by Harris. Another block by Harris into the hands of Odom. Odom now across the sideline. And his pass intercepted by Greer. Shaw comes up with it. His shot up and in.
Yeah.
He's got 6. Lead is out to 4, 35-31. Greer gets the inbounds. Trying to find somebody and just throws that one straight out of bounds.
Greer. He, whenever he tried to save it there, ran into the bleachers over there. There's no pad and went straight to his back. Hope he's okay. Looks like he's all right, though.
Shaw taking it out of bounds. Trying to find somebody. Long pass to Bernard, who just checked in. Very close to stepping on the timeline there. Odom with it. Now over to Bernard. Bernard, runner up, can't get it to go. Saved by Gibbs into the hands of Greer. And no, they said it was Dean that stepped out of bounds. Make that now 12 turnovers.
Yeah, Ezell Washington definitely giving the lead to Stewarts Creek here with all the turnovers.
Shaw now with it in the corner. Back out to Odom at the deep wing. Now to Harris at the other wing. Harris loses that one, but into the hands of Bernard. He falls down. They have a travel call. Now make that 14 turnovers against the Red Hawks. Taking it out of bounds will be N.J. Gibbs. Gibbs gets it in here to Dean. Dean now out to Gibbs. Skip pass to Smith. He gets it across the timeline. Has an open Greer in the corner for three. Back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound. Kicked into the hands of Odom. Odom now has a 3-on-1. Now to Harris, almost intercepted by Gibbs. Harris with it, shot up in, and he is fouled.
Harris right there. It looked like he was going to go for the lob, but it was tipped up, but he was able to get the rebound there and go back up with it.
That will go on Greer, his second. That is the team's fourth. And Harris now with a chance at the M1 and a chance to get in the double figures. And he barely hit the front of the rim. I thought that was going to be an air ball and it traveled more than what it is. A 6-12 from the line of the Red Hawks. Greer being trapped again. Now to Pepway. Nice pass to Gibbs. Gibbs can't get it to go. Harris skies in for the rebound. Harris is all over the place here tonight. Now to Bernard on the baseline. Bernard shot up and rebound Davis. That one's up and in. Davis in the double figures with 10. Now the press coming the other way. Gibbs with it. Gibbs. And that pass is kicked there by Shaw, and it will stay with Ezell Harding. Minute 58 left in the third, and Stewarts Creek leading by 7.
Nice. So Stewarts Creek on a little bit of a run here, but it looks like, AJ, neither one of these teams can really take advantage of the other team's turnovers here.
Hicklin will check in for Harris, which is a sigh of relief for Ezell Harding as well, as Harris has played tonight. Dean will try corner three. Nothing but net.
Yep.
You want an answer? Give it to Blake Dean.
Yep.
He's got 20. The lead's down to 5. Coming the other way. Shaw. Bernard for three. He knocks it down.
That's one thing that just is going to kill you. I've been saying it all day. Transition defense.
He's in the double figures with 10. 42-34 is a Red Hawk lead. Gibbs. And someone lost his shoe. That would be Smith, as now Robinson will check into the game, and so will KJ Hillhouse.
At first I thought somebody threw something out on the court, and then I saw it was a Nike shoe.
That will be Greer and Pepway to check out. 8-point lead here for the Red Hawks. Minute 34 left in the third. Dean gets the inbounds. Done the bulk of the scoring so far tonight for the Eagles. He's guarded by Odom. He'll try a pull-up jumper. Nothing but net.
You got to feed him. He's definitely got the hot hand. If I were Stewarts Creek, send two to him.
What a show he has put on here in the last couple of days. Bernard now over to Hicklin. Hicklin now hands over to Shaw. 2-3 zone put on here by Ezell Harding. Now to Hicklin. Hicklin throws it down low to Jamison. Now back out to Hicklin. They swing it over. Shaw. Odom. Odom back to Shaw. Now to Hicklin. Bernard now with it. And that one's over and back. Another turnover.
Costly turnover there by Stewarts Creek.
Make that 15 now. 6 of those coming here in the third quarter. 54 seconds remaining. Chance here for Ezell Harding to make it a 1 or 2 possession game. Because technically you hit 2 threes, it's a 2 possession game. But Dean now coming the other way. Pull up jumper. Almost in. And Hicklin comes up with the rebound. Hicklin now coming the other way. Bullet pass to Odom. Now to Bernard. He's open for 3. No good. Rebound Odom. And his pass thrown over to Hicklin. Hicklin will try a 3. Knocks it down. His first points. Make that now 7 second chance points here for Stewarts Creek, and some good defense here. Another turnover against Ezell Harding, make it 13. Stewarts Creek will keep it up 9 here with 24 seconds left in the quarter. Over to Odom. Skip pass to Hicklin. Hicklin now to Shaw. Shaw down low to Jamison. Jamison fights his way, kicks out to Odom. He'll try a 3. Knocks it down. He's got 6 off from beyond the arc. It's a 12-point lead. Dean coming the other way. Now to Gibbs. Gibbs drive, layup up, and that one's in. That will be the final play of the third quarter. Stewarts Creek here with a 10-point lead as we head to the fourth. That will be next here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Back at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Stewarts Creek leading Ezell Harding 48-38 after they outscored them 24-14 there in the third quarter. The Redhawks will start off with the ball. Shaw within the corner now to Jamison on the low block. Offensive foul here called against Brandon Jamison. A little bit of embellishment on that one, I thought, Hayden, but make them now 16 turnovers here against the Redhawks. Just 7 seconds into the fourth. Ezell Harding trying to go on a run here to either tie or take the lead. Robinson coming quickly the other way. Picks up his dribble. He hits it out to Terrace Smith. Smith fights through traffic, and his pass attempted for Hillhouse is kicked away by Jamison.
I say if that wasn't a kickball violation, Stewart Creek was definitely going to get the breakaway.
Robinson takes it out to the right of the basket. Throws it in to Gibbs, and that one's stolen away by Shaw. 14 turnovers now by the Eagles the other way. Bernard shot blocked there by Dean, and will stay with the Redhawks. Some good defense here. Dean, I believe that's his second or third block here in the game. As Hicklin will take it out to the left of the basket. Calls out the play. They got Jamison on the low block. He's in the paint, turnaround shot up and in.
That's his little go-to shot that Jamison has.
And good defense by Odom. He knocks the pass out of bounds. Largest lead for either side. Stewart Creek has it now with 12. 7:27 remaining in the game. Ezell Harding needed somebody to hit some shots. The only one that's done so far is Blake Dean with 22. Dean being triple teamed. Now gets it to Robinson. They're going to have to come quickly the other way. Robinson gets over to Terrace Smith across the timeline. Smith, trap put on. Now to Gibbs. Swinging over to Dean for three. Front iron no good. Rebound Jamison. Fight for the ball. Jamison comes up with it. Almost a jump ball there, but good job by the officials just letting it go. Shaw, now to Hicklin. Skip pass to Bernard. Over to Odom. In the corner, and he throws this back out to Bernard, the Lawrence County logo. Now to Hicklin. Hicklin here to Shaw. Shaw in the corner. Comes a double team. Pass now to Jamison. Jamison swings over to Hicklin at the other wing. Hicklin gets his pass almost intercepted by Robinson. Now to Shaw in the corner. Shaw now to Odom. Odom, and passes that to nobody but into the hands of M.J. Gibbs. Gibbs coming the other way, right into layup. That one would have been goaltended, but it falls in. Lead down the 10 at 50-40. Shaw drives, kicks out to Odom. NBA range three. Rattles out, no good. Rebound. Hillhouse goes into his own team. Going to get a foul from behind here.
I think that one's going to be on Jamison. Yep, it is.
Jamison's going to pick up his second, team's fifth. Wholesale subs coming into the game. Looks like everybody. Shaw will stay in as Harris, Britton, Sheldon Davis. I think I'm missing one. And Odom actually will stay in the game. It's Terrace Smith, now to Hillhouse across the timeline. Hillhouse with it on the baseline, tries a jumper, can't get it to go, rebound Shaw. 6 minutes left, baseball pass ahead here to Odom. Odom swings out to Harris. Harris drives, slams it home!
Yeah, the lane was open right there, and Harris just decided to take it himself and go for the two-handed jam.
Harris in the double figures with 11. What a big slam. Smith with it. Bounce pass to Hillhouse, down low, up and in. Now Ezell Harding will call a timeout. It will be a full timeout with them trailing by 10, 5:41 remaining. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. and that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Back at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Stewarts Creek leading Ezell Harding 52-42, 5:40 remaining here in the game in this gold bracket semifinal. Shaw gets that one tipped into the hands of Hillhouse, now to Greer. That one is up and in. So Greer picks up his first points of the game, and another steal and a finish on the other end, and they do it once again, and we're going to get a foul here on Shaw on Hillhouse. I bet Hillhouse wished that didn't happen because we had an open bucket on the other end.
Absolutely. And I think Shaw's upset, but if anything, he should be thankful that they called that foul.
Absolutely. Dean with it now, with his team trailing by 8, 5:10 remaining in the game. It's Shaw's second. That's the 16th foul, so the next foul against Stewarts Creek will put Ezell Harding in the bonus. Robinson now back to Dean. Dean over to Greer at the wing. Skip pass over to Robinson at the other wing. Robinson, skip pass to Greer. Greer now to Dean. Dean fakes the pass, has at the top of the key to Robinson at the wing. Robinson drives. Skip pass intercepted by Britton. We're coming the other way. Britton, drive, layup up, rolls it in. He's got 4. Leads out the 10 again at 54-44. Couldn't hold on to that one. Gibbs now coming the other way. Floater up in the lane, gets it in.
Ezell Harding staying in it.
Gibbs has got 10. He loves that floater. It's an 8-point game, 4:20 remaining. Hickland across the timeline over to Harris. Harris, that one somehow deflected down low to Davis. Davis, tough shot up and in.
Guess you could call that an assist by Hickland right there.
As Davis now with 12. Robinson with it across the timeline. 10-point lead again, 56-46. Greer has it here for the Eagles. And Robinson just in total miscommunication between the two. That's now 16 turnovers here against Ezell Harding. Stewarts Creek with it. Hickland across the timeline. Under 4 minutes left to play. Harris, he'll try a 3. Front iron no good. Rebound, Dean. Dean now going to come the other way here for the Eagles. Dribbles behind his back. He has an open Robinson. Finally gets it to him. Robinson now. Gibbs in the corner for 3. Rattles out, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Britton. Foul on Hillhouse. Hillhouse will pick up his 4th, team 5th. Coming in will now be Terrace Smith. And he'll come in for Jaden Greer. 56-46 is the lead. 3:31 remaining here in the game. Across the timeline is Hickland. And we're going to get a timeout called here by Stewarts Creek. A full timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Stewarts Creek leads Ezell Harding 56-46. 3:25 here remaining in the game. The Redhawks here with the ball. Britton will take it out of bounds, and Shaw will wait on it. As they get it in to Shaw. Man-to-man put on here by the Eagles. He's guarded by Robinson. Shaw back out to Bernard, who just checked back in. Now to Britton. Shaw with it. And he kicks out to Harris. Harris down low to Bernard, goes up and in. He's got 12, and they have a 12-point lead of 58-46. Smith with it here for the Eagles. And he'll get it over to Robinson, loses it in between his legs. 17 turnovers now by the Eagles. 11 of those coming in this half alone.
It looks like Stewarts Creek starting to smell some blood here.
Under 3 minutes left to play here in the game. Shaw will bring it across the timeline over to Bernard. Bernard now over to Davis. Davis to Shaw. Shaw now over to Davis in the paint. Davis kicks out to Harris. Harris throws it down low to Davis, and he powers it up and in. Davis leads all Redhawks with 14. They have the largest lead of the game at 14, 60-46. Dean now to Smith. Tries to throw it down low to Harris, but the Hillhouse kicked out of bounds by Davis. Taking it out here will be Terry Smith to the right of the basket. Gets it in the Dean in the corner. Now to Gibbs. Gibbs will drive. Runner up and in. Another timeout here called by Ezell Harding. This will be I believe a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
And back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, 2:13 remaining in the game as Ezell Harding burns its final timeout as they trail 60-48. Hickman, fresh into the game, gives it over to Shaw. Shaw now over to Harris. Hickman. Harris loses that one, but into the hands of Davis. Back out to Harris. Harris throws it down low to Davis on the low block. Powers his way up and in.
Harris realized the mismatch that Davis had with Robinson on him and fed him and let the big man go to work.
He's been unstoppable here in the fourth. He leads all Redhawks with 16. Smith, skip pass to Dean. He'll try a deep three. Knocks it down.
And Dean's been pretty close to unstoppable, too, in the offensive end as well.
Make that 25, cutting the lead down to 11. Bernard gets the inbounds. Minute 30 left here in the game. Bernard here going to bring it the other way. And loses that one. Maybe should have been something called there, and now Robinson's going to pick up the foul here on Davis.
I think the crowd was letting the official know about that one.
Looks like 6 fouls on each side here. Now Britton will come in for Hicklin. No subs for Ezell Harding, minute 23 left. Shaw will take it out of bounds and gets it into Bernard. Bernard fights out of traffic and gets over to Harris, who'll dribble at the Lawrence County logo. Minute 15 left. Right here closely by Gibbs. He's playing with 4 fouls. Harris drives. Layup up and in.
Wow.
Good take there by Callum Harris.
Thought he was going to dunk that one as well.
I did too. He's got 13. Leads down out to 13, excuse me. Robinson now to Dean. NBA range 3. Unreal.
Wow.
Knocks that one down. He's got 28. It's a 10-point game. Bernard trying to dribble out of traffic and does. Now over to Shaw across the timeline. Now back to Bernard.
I'm surprised Ezell Harding isn't fouling right here.
Here comes Gibbs, tough on Bernard, and they give it over to Shaw. That one's going to get thrown out of bounds. Another turnover, make that 19 against Stewarts Creek. Hicklin now checks in for Britton.
I'm about to say, Stewarts Creek definitely haven't played their best game with 19 turnovers, but I think Ezell Harding has also helped them out with all their turnovers they've gave up.
17, so 19 and 17. Donald with it. Now over to Gibbs. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound Davis. 25 seconds left. Gets it to Odom. Long pass ahead to Shaw. Shaw now to Harris. Drives the baseline. Shot up and in. Harris with 15 now as we get to 10 seconds left in the game. A 12-point lead here for Stewarts Creek. Dean out of traffic. Will pull up for 3. Rolls out, no good. Rebound Davis. And that will end it. Stewarts Creek advances to tomorrow's Gold Bracket Championship game with a 66-54 win. They will wait on the winner of the Murfreesboro
Lawrence County game, yes, sir.
I keep thinking football with Montgomery Central. The Murfreesboro Central Lawrence County game, which is coming up here in about 10 minutes. And the loser in Ezell Harding will go to 6 o'clock tomorrow. They'll face the loser of this game coming up. For Aiden Burks, I'm A.J. Good. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes here for Lawrence County and Murfreesboro Central.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.